think counting a few votes would be so challenging, would you? I said you wouldn't...
I heard.
What's wrong?
I think you know what's wrong.
Do I?
When we thought I might have lost just now, you were pleased.
I wasn't.
It's not the end of the world. It may be for the best. Weren't those your words?
It shouldn't be long now.
Oh, thank you. I was just trying to comfort you.
You were pleased.
Hello, we're back.
Oh, hello. Did you have a lovely time?
Yeah, it was fantastic, wasn't it?
Ah, we didn't want to leave.
Well, I've got 2 bits of news to tell you. Have you heard?
Well, we won't know until you tell us, Trisha.
Angie's dead.
What?
It's awful, isn't it?
I don't believe it.
They've got no idea who done it. She and this other couple were chasing someone. They crashed and both killed.
Who were they chasing?
I don't know. He got away.
Poor Ollie and Mark.
I know.
Listen, I think we better get home. I don't feel much like drinking after that.
Oh, I think you should stay. At a time like this, a pub's an important place for people to come together.
Louise.
Plus, you're going to want to find out what's happened on Jack and Diane's date.
Excuse me?
That's my other bit of news.
Look at that smarmy get.
Oh, do we have to keep talking about him?
Got the job done on time, didn't I?
So you should have been paid your bonus, yeah, you said.
I know. She never said nothing. She could have backed me up.
Get real, Mike. You're having sex in their bed.
Yeah, but he don't know that, does he? As far as he knows, we just had a couple of swigs of brandy.
Yeah? Well, we shouldn't have.
He thinks he can get one over on me. We'll have to show him he's wrong.
The recount of this incredibly tight by-election is now entering its final phase. And still no one can predict if Gloria Pollard can cause a major political upset by snatching victory from the Labour Party candidate, Elaine Cook. Oh, Dave, cut it out, you made a mistake.
Don't try and explain. I know you're jealous. I just thought you might manage to be happy for me.
You don't understand.
At least have the decency to admit it.
All right. I was relieved when I thought you'd lost, but not because I'm jealous. I'm proud of you, Gloria. Immensely proud.
Didn't look like it.
I'm proud of you. But I'm also afraid I'm going to lose you.
Lose me?
This last month or so, you've been distant.
I've been busy.
You've been a different person. You have no idea how much I want to set politics aside so that we can be a normal husband and wife again.
I think you're exaggerating.
You have been utterly immersed in your campaign. In that time, we've barely spoken about anything other than politics. We've barely spent any time alone together.
I've tried to include you.
You certainly included me in your campaign. But what about our personal life? We haven't so much as exchanged a meaningful glance, a little touch, a kiss.
You're not going to lose me.
You're getting that politician's knack for a glib promise.
Listen to me. You are not going to lose me. Do you know why? Because I love you.
Another half hour, we think.
Thank you. Just because I'm in London doesn't mean I'm going to suddenly forget all about you. I've told you before, I am doing this for both of us. You have got to trust me.
It's difficult.
Please. Say it. Do you trust me?
I'm trying.
Try harder. I need you to believe in me.
How far do you think it'll go?
As I expected.
What'll go?
Nothing.
It's just a meal.
Yeah, I know. I just thought he'd be back by now.
We need to get you in bed before Dad gets home.
I want to stay up with you.
Well, Katie's gone home and gone to bed, so why can't you go upstairs?
What do you think he's doing?
I don't know. I just thought that he's having a good time.
Hey, just a minute. What's just happened?
She just shot the Russian guy.
I thought he was on her side.
There must be a double agent or something.
If you'd shut up, we'd be able to hear this.
Go to bed.
However,
Look who's here! I want to hear all about your holiday in a minute.
Trisha, it's
What's the matter? What's wrong? Seems to be 11:30.
Oh, I thought with the election we could have a lock-in.
Yes, there's a feverish interest in politics in here tonight.
Well, I'm glad you're still open. I'll have a pint, please. And, brandy?
Yeah.
Coming up.
So how was it?
Oh, it was lovely. Fantastic food, beautiful country, friendly people.
Oh, it sounds a bit like Emmerdale. You could have stayed here.
That's right. Apart from the fantastic food and friendly people.
Anyway, I said to Ray, you know how you always end up saying this when you go on holidays? I said, I really can imagine myself living here.
What did he say?
He just did that thing that he does.
What, that thing where he laughs and says, don't be silly?
No, that thing where he nods and looks thoughtful. Next thing you know, we're trailing around real estate offices looking at property prices.
Blimey.
And very reasonable they were, too.
You're not seriously thinking of moving out there?
Well, I can't think of anything better than living in paradise with the woman of my dreams.
Yeah, dreams being the key word here.
Oh, go on, go to Tuscany, we'll visit.
I like it here.
Oh, I could never live abroad. You and me are the same, Louise.
Still counting. Do you think you should be in there?
I'd rather be here with you.
Hello. Oh. We heard about the recount. We thought we'd come and watch.
It's so exciting. History's being made.
That may be overstating it a little.
Any news?
Another half hour, they think. They said that half an hour passed.
Oh, just imagine, you might be running the country tomorrow. Should we go and watch them counting?
It's all right. You go ahead. Gloria, I've been waiting for a chance to say this. Whatever happens tonight, I think what you've achieved, how far you've come over the past couple of years has been magnificent.
Oh, thank you, Ashley. I used to be besotted with that man. The very best I could imagine for myself was to be the vicar's wife, arranging his flowers in church, taking him tea when he's writing his sermon, patronising all those widows and spinsters who envied me.
Well, I always knew there was more to you than that. I remember when you first came into my shop, tried to soft soap you. You reached down, drew yourself up and said, Mr. Pollard, your reputation goes before you.
I seem to remember I was quite rude to you.
You accused me of having no soul.
Oh, I was wrong.
Pity. Wasted so much time. Made so many mistakes.
Stop. I won't have regrets. Ashley's right, I've come a long way. But he shouldn't have talked about my achievement. It's our achievement. Tonight belongs to us both.
Our achievement, yes, you're right. And I do trust you. Of course I do.
They're on suspicion. Intent on
I am worried about Kane.
Never relax in Magdeburg.
I'm not.
Got it.
I'm worried about why this bloke is following her. Huh?
He must be feeling awful. I wish he'd talk to us.
Be quiet, will you? I'm watching this.
Oh, is the now tell's on?
The results of this dramatic recount are expected
Nothing.
within the next few minutes.
Hey, that were about Gloria.
Yeah, I'm watching this.
Yes, Ellie.
It's Kane's birthday in a few days. Maybe you should take him out for a drink.
No chance. He's the kind of lad you've got to leave to sort himself out.
The test is negative. I'm not pregnant.
Zach.
You're certain?
Not pregnant, definitely. Now,
Would you like to come back in, please? The announcement is imminent.
This is it. This is the moment.
I need to go to the loo.
Oh, you're not running off now, are you?
No, not running off. I just need to go. Wait for me, will you?
Of course. And Eric, I want you to know, if I lose, I will be disappointed, but I'll be quite content to return to being the mayor's wife.
And if you win, I'm quite content to being the MP's husband.
You're still anxious, aren't you?
I feel our life has reached a fork in the road. Can't help but feel anxious.
Whatever's approaching, we'll face it together.
Right. That won't be long. Mrs. Pollard.
Anything to say, Eric?
Yes. Call me Mr. Mayor.
Big moment.
Must be very excited.
Look.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Kane? Kane, are you there?
What do you want?
Are you all right? Do you want something to eat? Ken!
Leave me alone.
I want to help.
Get out!
Ken.
I said get out!
Elaine Corker, Labour, 14,273 votes. Simon Groves, Liberal Democrats, 9,506 votes. Terry Morris, Tigers for Change, 24 votes. Yes! And Gloria Pollard, Party Against Landfill, 14,322 votes. I hereby declare that Gloria Pollard is duly elected to serve as Member of Parliament for the constituency of Hotton and District.
Oh, keeping you up, are we?
Maybe we should go, Louise.
No stamina, these old blokes.
Just finish my drink.
Well, we could have missed the end of Jack and Diane's hot date.
I'll tell you what. You can fill Louise in on the details.
Will you stop staring at him?
I'm not steering.
You're staring.
She looks good tonight, doesn't she?
Ah, she always looks good. So, come on. Why did you sleep with Kay in Ray's bed?
Because every time I see Ray lording it over the rest of us, I can say to myself, what's something over you?
Mike.
This off, are we?
Yeah, we only came in for one drink.
Ah, nice blouse. Suits you. I know a girl who'd really look good in that. I'll have to tell her about it.
What do you think you're doing?
Just showing you something.
What?
Ray don't scare me.
Hey. Hey, the evil twin turned up. Hey, and Gloria won.
He's in a terrible state, love.
He's not done anything to you, has he?
Oh, no, he just shouted at me.
I told you to leave him alone.
I'm really worried about him.
Yeah, well, there's nothing to be done. I told you, he's not the kind of lad who wants an arm round his shoulder and a fatherly chat.
No, I know, but...
No buts. You know, I've been switching to and fro between Gloria and that film. And now, I can't work out which is the most depressing. Come on, love. Let's go to bed, eh? Oh. Not you!
Come on, then.
Gloria Pollard, MP.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. I'm delighted.
My wife. Ah, hello.
Pleased to meet you.
Me too.
I'll just say one thing. Be careful. Politics nearly destroyed my marriage. Henry was led astray by an activist at a conference on youth development. She was dazzled by the glamour of high office. I'm afraid an MP's life is just one temptation after another.
Still, Eric's not worried about that, are you?
Not at all.
Because Eric's marriage is like a rock, isn't it?
I do believe Gloria's just about to make her speech.
Excuse me, everybody. I've got an announcement to make. I've just checked the TV, and Gloria Is that a new MP? Oh, isn't anyone bothered? No, suppose I'm not really either.
Hey, that's got to be good news for the anti-landfill campaign.
Yeah. But let's not talk about it now.
Oh, sorry, it's my pet subject at the moment.
I've had a thought.
Oh, yeah?
This date's gone really well, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, I'm not complaining.
How do you think Robert and Andy would react if we told them it was going really, really well?
I think they'd be a bit surprised. Oh, you're not going to, are you?
Why not? I bet they thought they were dead clever setting you up.
Yeah, true.
Probably had a good laugh at our expense.
Yeah, but all the same.
Andy! Hiya. Yes, everything's fine. Dad was very surprised. No, he didn't mind. I'd say your little plan worked a treat. We're having a good evening. A really good evening, if you know what I mean. Jack just wanted to say don't wait up. Hey, get off me! I'm talking to Andy. Patience, please. He doesn't know when he'll be back. Or if he'll be back. Night.
How did he sound?
Shocked.
What?
That was Diane. She said don't wait up. She doesn't know when Dad'll be back or if he'll be back.
Oh, what have we done?
What have you done?
Well, I suppose it's not the first time they've done it. I mean, you know, been together.
Stop it. I want that picture in my head.
What picture?
I'm going to bed. And so are you. Come on.
I think you've got trouble.
Don't tell Dad you're up late or he'll kill us.
Well, mind you. I bet he'll be in a good mood tomorrow.
I'm frightfully sorry
Shut
you've been
up.
inconvenienced, madam.
Who is he?
I hope you haven't been delayed.
I found myself swept into this campaign on a wave of popular support, and although it has been a time of hard work and great sacrifice, it has also been enormously satisfying to make my voice heard, to overcome my opponents, and finally to reward all my supporters with tonight's victory. There is one supporter above all I'd like to thank, and that is, of course, my husband Eric. He's over there. I wouldn't be standing before you today without his contribution.
You mean without him sleeping around?
So, what lies ahead? You may think an independent MP in Westminster will have trouble making herself heard, but I can promise you, I will go to London and I will fight and fight again to make sure that you, the people of Houghton and District, are listened to.
Not clapping, Mr. Mayor.
I'm immensely proud of Gloria. I couldn't be happier.
With all this fighting she's going to be doing in London, I guess you two won't be seeing much of each other.
I'm immensely proud of Gloria. I couldn't be happier.
The kids can't imagine getting old, can they?
Of course not. The teenagers, it's their job to be self-obsessed.
Yeah, but when I was Robert and Andy's age, I thought I'd never be like me dad. I had a whole different life mapped out for myself. Now, every morning when I look in the mirror, there's me dad looking back at me.
Handsome devil, was he?
Tired. He always looked tired.
That's because he wasn't having blind dates with beautiful landladies when he was 55.
Well, that's true. He wasn't.
Bottom line, I'm happy as I am. I reckon you should be too.
You're a wise woman. And I have to say, for a grumpy old sod lacking in social skills, I've had an excellent birthday. Definitely one of my best.
And if Robert and Andy have realised that Dad still might have a bit of life left in him, that's all to the good.
Exactly.
It's 1 in the morning, so it doesn't really count, but still. One last time. Happy birthday.
After the recent deaths of 2 police officers in your constituency, can you tell us anything about your stance on law and order?
Those deaths were a tragedy for the individuals, for the families, for the community as a whole. I know the police are investigating rigorously, and yes, I will certainly be pursuing a strong law and order agenda at Westminster.
Gloria,
Mrs.
can
Excuse me.
Could you kindly just give us a moment?
Gentlemen, please, let them have a few moments.
What an ideal time.
I just wanted to... I know it's not an ideal time. I just wanted to...
What did you want, Eric?
Well, everything that we said. Everything that you said about our relationship, it still stands.
Of course it does.
And your feelings for me is...
Are the same as they were half an hour ago. Now smile, we can't have you looking depressed.
You any more words for your
Excuse me, my wife and I are trying to talk.
No, darling, really. The press must come first. Sorry. Of course, I have the highest respect for my opponents, but sometimes in life, the old guard must stand aside.
We're off now, Eric.
Oh, right.
Everything all right?
I'm immensely proud of Gloria. I couldn't be happier.
She was inspiring. I bet she'll be Prime Minister. I bet she will.
Congratulations, and give her our best when you can.
Yeah.
The old guard must stand aside. That's poetry, that is. I just wanted to say how nice it was to meet you.
And me too.
And I hope you have better luck than I did.
Sweetheart, what is it? What's wrong?
I don't recognise this number. I don't know who that is.
I don't believe this.
Might be a wrong number.
No, it's the guy who sent the flowers, the perfume, the underwear.
Might not be.
I don't believe this guy. We're back 5 minutes and he's in touch already.
Well, we've had a lovely evening together, Ray. Let's not let him spoil it, OK?
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. It's just some pathetic inadequate. Let's just forget about him, eh?